Recreational sex is a new phenomenon in the Ukrainian society. Ukrainian men, have always been enjoying it, and it made feel women guilty, had born children that were not probably 100% desirable, gave lives to a lot of gossips and rumor, and is tagged by the society. For women, recreational sex is existing since approximately the year 2000. When women started feeling more independent, when they gained more power, and they were using this as fun activity, and they were also allowing themselves to enjoy it. But majorly, it is a prerogative of big cities. Women from big cities could go out on a disco, hook up with somebody, just have sex, and nothing happens. But when you are on a date with a lady and she makes it too obviously sexual, or cracks a dirty joke, or says something too provocative to you, well, she's either too drunk or she's actually a low-class woman. If you're a sex tourist, don't watch this video. You don't need it. Go have fun, and it's not for you. But if you're a serious man who wants to build a long-term relationship with a Ukrainian lady, who wants to succeed in actually making a family happen, then this video will explain you 4 reasons why sex may happen on a first date, and will tell you what to do with it and why it happens. My name is Natalie Koval. I am an international matchmaker with 23 years of matchmaking experience. So hundreds of couples are happily married with our help, and Marriage by Natalie agency is doing everything possible to creating more families. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, because you're going to learn a lot of ideas how to make your relationship blossom. So 4 reasons why sex on the first date may happen with a Ukrainian lady. Reason number 1. The lady is manipulating you. She is looking for a benefit. She wants something from you, and she's using sex as trade. Well, I don't think you are here for this, and I don't think anybody feels good when somebody is manipulating, but some women are really very good at it. But be careful, because if the woman is too sexual, too open, too flirtful, she might take you to a shop at the end of a date, and she might try on some clothes and ask you to buy it for her. So be careful. Reason number 2. Self-esteem issues. A woman who thinks that she can keep man or gain a man with sex is having low self-esteem issues, and she thinks that's her way of making it open to the man, attracting him this way, and making long-lasting relationship. But that isn't working, because you can feel it that a woman doesn't value herself enough, and in traditional family values, sex isn't happening on the first date, because women are on the opposite. They are distancing themselves from men. So if you see that she's a nice girl, but she makes it happen, be very careful and do not let it happen, because maybe she's going to feel very guilty afterwards and maybe even not meet you again. So be cautious and very careful with a girl like that. Reason number 3. You are dating a predator. She is an alpha female who is looking for an alpha male who is stronger than she is. Well, it's good if your sexual appetite is similar, but if not, if you can't handle her, she will never see you again. And the reason number 4. A woman is looking for a father for her child. She thinks it's safe to go out with a foreigner, get pregnant from him, and use his semen for having a new life. Well, it does happen, not every day, but they believe that foreign genetics and mixing with Ukrainian genetics produce healthier children, better looking children, and that can be an issue. Some women that are like 40 plus can be good at it. They will seduce you in a very intricate way, but then you turn out to be a father of a child that you may not even have access to. So think about it if you really want it. There is a questionnaire to this video, and you can fill this out quickly and you can learn if a Ukrainian woman is really your cup of tea. And if you want to explore the matter of building a relationship with a lady, we will come back to you with the answers how you can build your relationship. So what to do if you are dating a woman, you are having very electric air around you, how to handle that? Why is it happening? And what are the issues that you need to know about to make it the best way possible? First of all, you don't want to be confused for a sex tourist. There are plenty of them coming to Ukraine just for that reason. And there are plenty of clubs where they can get it for pretty much not a high price, unfortunately. But those are working women, and if you're coming to have a wife, then you are very interested to distance yourself from a sex tourist and keep cool. Keeping cool means joking about sex, but in a safe way. Not showing her that you are dying from hunger or from your feelings just to have it right away. That's not the reputation you want. Once I've heard a guy saying, I came to an agency looking for a serious relationship, and I know that if I go out to a bar or place, sex will probably happen. But when I date a woman from a proper agency, sex won't happen. That's a guarantee. So yes, if you want to date proper women, go to proper matchmaker and ask for his or her advice. You're gonna get good candidates. You're definitely interested to show a woman that you have control over your sexuality, over your body, and you can wait till the time is right. How do you know that when the time is right? The woman will show you. She will start hugging you more. She will start showing more physical contact with you. She will be more revealing in holding your hand or putting her head on your shoulder. You will feel these signs of more closeness. You may dance together and you may feel the energy, but it's not going to happen on a first date because women try not to lead on the man on a first date. And they get very upset when a man is hinting, oh, let's come to my apartment, let's check some photographs, or I have a gift for you, come to my place, I'll give it to you. They immediately know that this is a hint for sex on a first date. And I have even a funny situation that happened once to a girl that happily married now, but she was going on a date with a guy, and he says, oh, let's pass by my apartment, I want to change, and we will go to another restaurant. And she liked the guy, and she thought he's a good and serious man, and she said fine, because he was saying it in such a way that she didn't feel anything strange. Usually women, when you say, let's come to my apartment, immediately block themselves and start feeling distance with you. But then she trusted the guy. So she says, okay, she sat down on a chair and started waiting for him. He went to the shower and comes out almost naked, just wearing a towel on himself. And he says, come on. She says, what? I'm not here for that. And they had a funny communication about it, and he felt so terribly confused because for him it was an understanding that if she comes to his apartment, it immediately means that she's ready for sex with him, but she didn't get it that way. So there is a rule in communication to a Ukrainian lady: if something can be misunderstood, it will be misunderstood the worst way possible. That's sad, but remember that it's a different culture, it's a different mentality, and you're not interested in that. You want to be proper, you want to be polite, you want to be a perfect gentleman, because later, when your love story blossoms, you want to hear your girlfriend bragging that, oh, he was so patient, he let me marinate him for several months till it happened. Well, usually they don't do it that long, because they are waiting for the sex to happen when they believe that you are absolutely monogamous. monogamous, just you and her. There are many ways Ukrainian women check it. She will be asking questions, she will be sending you messages, she will be trying to provoke you in a way for you to tell who else you are dating. She will be asking you directly, are you seeing somebody else? She will be making your dates when it's not really comfortable, but if you're 100% alone, you can make it. So many ways to test if you are only with this woman. But if you are, then you're clean, and then most probably it's going to happen when you travel together, but still not on the first date. You need to be patient. Patient. And how you can be patient? Well, there are some massage salons that can take off the sexual pressure from men. They are healthy, go and use them. Some men have their sex friends, as they call it, and those women take those men only as sex friends, because health is health, so you can do that as well. But when you are considering a Ukrainian woman marriage material, the worst way you can spoil it is pushing with sex, or making it inappropriately, or making it too fast. Sex for Ukrainian women is very important. Once, a couple of years ago, there was a census done by an Italian organization to test which European society, which women in which European society have the greatest sexual appetite, sexual fantasy, and sexual needs, and take big importance in sex and family relationships. And Ukrainian women took the first prize without any competition. Yeah, and we are considered very sexual, and it takes time for you to gain it. You need to earn trust with a Ukrainian woman before you jump into bed with her, and then you're going to get a wife, a reliable friend, and a super partner, and not just a one-night stand. One more thing that makes foreign men so puzzled about sex is seeing the way how women dress on the streets. Sometimes women wear very short, provocative shorts or high heels and high boots. They dress in a very provocative way that only hookers dress in the West, without knowing it, actually. Because fashion came without explaining the connotations and the styles and the appropriateness of each type of dress for each type of situation. And now it's less, but before I remember seeing women dressed like from a Playboy bedroom magazine. And I was shocked, and I wouldn't have thought that you can walk on a street like this. So I can imagine how a foreign man can consider this kind of a woman. And now women are learning more about style and more about which type of clothes is better for what type of situation and event. So you will see in big cities that women dress more appropriately. But if you see a woman who is dressed in a very revealing way, it's not necessarily she's a hooker, but it's not necessarily she is an easy girl. So don't come to her. My strong advice, avoid that woman. But if a woman comes like this on a date, you are in trouble. Because it's one of those 4 situations that I've described in this video. And first of all, smart men are coming to Ukraine in search of a life partner. And being a smart man, you will start remembering why she dressed like this, what is the message, what is going on, and use your brain in that situation. The matter of sex is the greatest subject where you need to use your brain properly. Not to get into trouble, of course. So, I hope this video was useful for you. You can see a lot of information in the comments to this video. You can contact us and ask your specific question, or subscribe to our channel and receive more videos about relationship with Ukrainian women, about making it work the best way possible and making it happen. If you hit the bell button, you're going to get announcements about my videos. And I wish you to create the best love story possible. Because love is possible, relationship is possible, and family is absolutely possible. And I wish it for you to happen.